The Scientific Team Build with Dr. Lieven. What is the Scientific Team Build? Well, it's the perfect solution to guarantee that everyone can now make money on the internet without needing to sponsor. Now, before we can speak of offering a perfect solution, we obviously must know what is the problem. And then we also must know what is causing the problem. Well, here is the problem, and this is a fact, a reality. Less than 1% of the people trying to make money online actually succeed. Now, less than 1%, that makes it a very big problem. That means that 99%, more than 99%, do not succeed. And it's actually worse, because that 99% end up losing money, losing time, losing hope, losing courage. And it's worse. The saddest reality is that in most programs, the 1% who succeed, if you can call that succeed, who make money, actually get paid by the 99% who lose. And that, my friends, in my book, that is not good business. When you got 99% of your clients that are dissatisfied, you shouldn't even be in business. Now, another reality. No one ever would quit a program in which they actually make money. Let's reread that one. Would you agree with me that no one would ever quit a program if they actually made money in it? Because of that, has anybody ever thought about what if that 99% of the people who end up losing money actually also make money? Then how much more money would everyone make? Now, why only 1%? Well, the reason is actually complex, because in order to make money online, you need to be a good marketer. Now, what is a good marketer? We'll look at that. Now, before I continue, my name is Dr. Lieven, and I'm originally from Belgium, and I've moved to Portugal since the year 2000. Now, I've been doing online marketing for more than 20 years, and I've been involved and invested in over 5,000 different programs. Imagine that. I have been able to earn well over $300 million. However, I'm not here to brag, because the thing that I'm the most proud of is that I have helped tens of thousands of people around the world to earn their very first $10,000 on the internet. Now, thousands of these people have actually managed, through my resources, through my coaching, through the programs I introduced, to earn their first $100,000. Several dozens of them have managed to earn well over $1 million. In fact, some of them have gone off and created their own companies and have earned tens of millions of dollars. But me personally, my highest passion always has been, and still is, and always will be, to help those who have not succeeded before. My background, and it's probably because of that background, prior to getting involved on the internet marketing, I ran my own private natural health clinic in Belgium. And in my clinic, I started off with only one patient and focused on getting results for that patient. Because naturally, if you have a really satisfied, an ecstatically satisfied patient, that patient tells others and they tell others. And that is how my clinic became one of the top clinics in Belgium very shortly. And then not too long thereafter, I ended up as one of the top 10 clinics in Europe, both in results and in volume. Now, people didn't come from my looks, haha. But they also didn't come for my diplomas or my equipment or my techniques or my beautiful clinic. They came only because of my results. So the success of my clinic was based on getting results. So for me, that is nothing new. And actually, my unique specialty in my clinic was based on getting results, especially for those that the other doctors had failed with and people who had failed to get results before. So now let's get back. Why only 1% succeed? Well, we said you need to be a good marketer. What does that mean? What makes a good marketer? Well, a good marketer, actually, I would dare to say that there is only one excellent top marketer in a million. Now, the reason for that is to be a good marketer, you need to be good in hundreds of different disciplines, in different specialties. Most people don't have those specialties as abilities. That's why in most marketing companies, the best ones in the world, they have hundreds of people, each specialized individually in different skills, and then they make them work all together. So here is just a few of the skills that make a good marketer, and that a good marketer must be skilled in. He has to be a good advertiser. He needs to be good at copywriting. He needs to be good at designing graphics. He needs to be good at knowing where and how to advertise. He needs to be good at knowing how much and how to spend that advertising. He needs to be a good budget accountant. That is just on the field of advertising. He needs to be a good salesman and communicator, good at doing the follow-up and the filtering out of the tire kickers. He needs to be good at explaining all the unique benefits. He needs to be good at answering all of their questions 24/7. He needs to be good at closing the sale. In addition, he needs to be a techno geek. He needs to be good at producing videos and at making marketing funnels. He needs to be good at setting up doorway pages and autoresponders. He needs to be able to manage social groups and social channels. He needs to be able to do live streams and Zoom calls. And beyond that, he needs to be a half god, because he also needs to be a great public speaker. And even more difficult, he needs to be able to give inspiring webinars. We've all been to boring webinars, haven't we? And if that wasn't enough, he needs to be a good team builder. It's virtually impossible, because your task then is to train your new people, if you're so lucky to find them, that they end up doing the same thing that you do. In other words, they call that duplication, but when less than 1% can actually learn these hundreds of skills, actually thousands of skills, duplication becomes an illusion. And that is why we've seen the failure rate in all the referral businesses, in MLM and affiliate businesses, for nearly 60 years. Question is, can I learn these skills? Well, yeah, you could over 25 or more years. This is one of my statements. It's far easier to teach someone brain surgery than to teach them effective marketing. Remember that I said the perfect solution to guarantee everyone now to make money on the internet without needing to sponsor, that is the scientific team build. Well, how does that work? And it is that way because it's 100% done for you system. In other words, it's a VIP fully managed solution. Now, why does that work? Is because everything is done for you, and it's done for you by skilled professional experts. This is actually how we're able to eliminate the margin of human error. Now, that is also how we achieve 100% perfect duplication. That's also why we can call it the scientific team build. In fact, it's a little bit, or in many ways, like with McDonald's. Now, when you say all done for me, yes, these experts set up your wallet for you. You don't even need to worry about that. They set up your account for you. They begin to build your team for you. Really? Wow. They, in addition, fully manage your account for you. They do all the correct buying for you. They strategize your account for maximizing the profits. That sounds very, very cool. They place, oh, here is delightful, paid people under you. And then they place paid people under those people. And the best part of it is you get paid on all of those people under you. Plus, they advertise for you. They continuously follow up with the prospects 24/7, and they answer all of their questions. Now, before they even consider a cash out, before withdrawing, they make sure that your account has been built strong and that your account is growing and expanding. In fact, that your account has a large team. These are three of the things that must be. There is a fourth one. Before withdrawing, they make sure that your account has sustainability. That actually means longevity, assuring that not only that you can take out some cash, but that there is a good cash flow in the future. One of the things, and I really don't want to go technical, is but we have longevity positions. You see the position Anita here? Well, we placed Enrico underneath and Patrick underneath. And then underneath Enrico, we placed two people, Khaled and Bashir. And under Patrick, we placed Lazy Fart. And at that point, that meant 5 people were under Anita. Then automatically, we purchased a longevity position, an Anita 2, under there. All paid for by the earnings in the top account. So longevity positions, and again, I don't want to go technical, for every member who has 5 positions under him, we automatically, him or her, we automatically purchase a new position for that member, all paid for from the earnings. Now, this is very powerful. It's great for the member, but this also guarantees that the people at the top keep assuring earnings for the people at the bottom. This way, with the longevity positions, they help to guarantee that the old members keep pushing the new members forward. Now, these marketing experts, if we were to hire them, these professionals, to work for you 24/7, the big question then becomes, how much is such a fantastic solution going to cost? Well, hiring a quality marketer can easily cost a minimum of $1,000 per hour, and top expert marketers will be no less than $5,000 per hour, even some as high as $50,000 per hour. Some people I know personally charge $50,000 per hour, and they have a waiting list. Now, here comes the good news. And at first, when I'm going to bring you the good news, you're not going to believe it. I know. That's why I'm preparing you. Because, listen, hiring these experts to work for you will cost you nothing. Yes, I said it correctly. Zero, nada, zilch. Now, how can this be? It is right because the expert account managers, they only get paid when you get paid. It's sort of, you can think of it as a partnership, and together you share a percentage. Here is what happens when a withdrawal happens, is there is 33% of the withdrawal goes to you, 33% goes to the management. And the managers then will also allocate 33% into the global entire team advertising fund. So let's take a look at an example. When we pull out 30,000, and we've had already several people where we've done that, 10,000 comes to you in cash, and you can do with it whatever you want to. 10,000 pays for these expert professional managers, and 10,000 actually is allocated into the advertising fund, which of course assures longevity for everyone. So there is actually no cost to you. You don't need to prepay these expert account managers, thanks goodness. You also don't need to go hire them, because in order to hire them, you need to know where to find these people. You don't need to worry about that, because they only get paid when you get paid. In fact, your money, all of your money, is 100% invested on buying positions in the undisputable #1 top smart contract in the world. We use it as a software. We're using the #1 most reliable, robust, solid smart contract in the world, and that is Forsage. Now, don't get me wrong, even with Forsage, 97% of the people who join Forsage on their own still fail. And I've already explained the reason is because they're not good recruiters, let alone marketers. But with us, the Scientific Team Build, you don't need to worry about recruiting. You don't need to worry about sponsoring. You don't need to worry about advertising. And you don't need to worry about team building. In fact, you don't need to worry about anything. Because when you join our Scientific Team Build, all of that is done for you. And that is why we can say that we're selling you peace of mind. In fact, it was one of our members, satisfied members, who said, you know, I love the Scientific Team Build because it's 100% stress-free. And I when I first read that, I was like, I hadn't thought of that. But indeed, you know, when you're failing with other programs, that is very frustrating and creates a lot of stress besides the money that you lose. So we are able to say that we can guarantee that the Scientific Team Build, will work for you too. Now, the reason is because we're doing it for you. You are allowing a team of experts to do all the work for you. Now, thanks to Forsage, the smart contract of Forsage, you can view everything we do. Together, the viewing function of Forsage and the blockchain give you 100% transparency. Every transaction we do, you can actually see it. Now, the beauty of that is you're able to do that without any risk. There is no risk of any member, because you can look not only in your account but in other members' account, but no member can disturb or destroy the delicate strategy. Plus also is not interrupting us or wasting our time. So that brings us to sort of the two last key questions. How much does it cost to get started, and how long is it going to take before I make money? Well, the how much, right now we're in the final phase of development before we're actually going to launch. We're just a little embryo. This is a gem that hasn't been discovered yet by the world, and that's been good because that's allowed us to refine it and make it better and better. So the early founders are able to now purchase, and this is about to end here, a founder's position for only 10,000 Tron. It's going to go up to 15,000 Tron, and then 25,000, and then 50,000. So right now, 10,000 Tron, which is approximately $300. Now, remember, we don't take a cut out of that money. all of your money is invested 100% in positions in Forsage. So no commission is taken out. Now, you can purchase as many of these founders' positions as you wish. A fast track method is when you buy 5 positions, you actually get 1 free, the 6th one free. So some of our members have made use of that. They bought 5 and they got 1 free. 5 positions is 50,000 Tron, that's about $1,500. Some have purchased 10 positions, they got 2 free. That's about $3,000, but you get 2 paid positions for free. And we have one member who already bought 15 positions. He got 3 for free and invested less than $5,000. So now on the question of how long is it going to take before I make money, the reality is that you start making money as soon as we place paid people under you. As of the first person, you make money. Now, sorry about that. Before we cash out, before withdrawing money, as we've already said, we will see to it that your account is strong, that your account is growing, that your account has effectively a large team. And in addition, that your account has sustainability and longevity. So reality in terms of how long does it take before we can actually cash out is, sorry for the jumping, reality in time is no one can precisely predict how much time it will take, because it depends on how many new members come on board during a particular time frame, and how many positions do they buy, and how many of our existing members, as many do, top up and buy more positions. That is what defines the progress. So, however, we can make a fair estimation, and you can estimate that a first cash out of profit can be expected within 90 to 120 days. Now, we've done it faster than that, so if it's faster, that's great, and if it takes more time, it's equally great, because remember, if you invest your money in the bank at an average of 0.5% per year, it takes 200 years to double your money, and we're doing a heck of a lot better than just doubling your money. Now remember, if you invest, and this is factual, I know this from one of the owners, the man who owns the most McDonald's in Belgium, if you invest in McDonald's restaurants, you have to sign a contract agreement in which you agree that you may not make any net profit in the first 10 years. So you really kind of need to be reasonable, right? However, nothing speaks louder than real results. And it's just like I was sharing, remember, in my clinic, I built from that first satisfied patient based on real results. So I would love to show you dozens and dozens of testimonials, and believe me, I can, of real people getting real results and making real money. In fact, everybody is doing it. But let me just, for the sake of time, share 2 people here, 2 real stories of real people. There is Anita from England. She's actually made a video. I'll help see to it that that video is together also available, the link to that video. But Anita invested 10,000 Tron on October 17th, right at the time that we had just begun to had started the concept. So it was less than 3 months ago. And guess what? Together, now she has 4 accounts. 3 of them are longevity accounts, all paid for from the earnings. And when you put the earnings together, she's already earned 330,500 Tron from 10,000. Do your own calculations on that. Gail a youngster from Canada. Yep, I say a youngster. She is only 78 years young. She's actually 95% legally blind. And Gail is one of the people who actually tried to do online money making in these programs for more than 5 years and didn't succeed. Now she is making actual money with the Scientific Team Built. At the moment, she's already got 3 accounts, actually 4. I didn't put a 4th one because there is no earnings in it yet, but it's already been purchased and paid for. Together, those 3 accounts already have earned 260,400 Tron. And again, also Gail hasn't sponsored, Anita hasn't sponsored anybody, Gail hasn't sponsored anybody. And everybody who's in the team knows that I'm not making up these numbers. These numbers are real. So how can you get started? Well, it's actually very simple. All you need to do is get your Tron, or for that matter, Bitcoin. And then reach out to me. I'll give you a wallet to which you can transfer your Tron or your Bitcoin. And that's it on your part. You can then sit back, relax, and watch the show, because all the rest is going to be done for you. Now, please, the person who shared this video with you actually brought you a gem. This is an undiscovered gem. Very few people in the world know that this exists. So please let them know how much you appreciate them for the fact that they whispered this in your ear. Now, a last quick question. And I've had some people ask me, why did you call it the Scientific Team Built? Well, there is the science of getting rich. There is also the scientific advertising. These are 2 blockbuster knowledges, wisdom teachings that are out there. So we are calling it scientific because it's built on mathematical logic. It's built on ideal financial strategy. It's 100% error-free. It's 100% repeatable. And because of that, look at this, 100% duplicatable. It guarantees consistent results. We call it scientific because it works 100% all the time, whether you believe in it or not, whether you understand it or not. It actually works completely independent of your experience, of your skill set, of your dedication, of your intelligence, even of your commitment or your daily discipline or the absence thereof, because it works also without you needing to sponsor. Now, all of that is because it's a completely 100% managed solution. It's a done for you solution that works perfectly, even while you sleep, even while you go on vacation. I really thank you for taking the time of having watched this video, and I sincerely hope to be able to welcome you on board as a new member of our scientific family. Thank you very much. God bless you.